Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, where there's a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning. Boy, do they hope the Spartans play good ball. East Lansing ready for this showdown in homestanding Michigan State. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Michigan! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this...
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother, and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan is the program in the state. They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that homer a ton.
And that's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the years, too. And it's something that people love talking about in Ann Arbor is that they are the dominant team. And it's not even close in a Sin State rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script. If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan has, they've got to recruit better. And a big way in doing that is winning this game.
Running back searching for a hole. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Off the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him and they forced the incompletion.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The play action fake. Looking left. A strike downfield. Got a lot of running room. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys.
Looking for a huge play. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this week. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Off the play fake on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll finish the Offense in a split backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Lofts one high and deep. And it's caught inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he's got it! Touchdown! They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He caught it. They will score. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Spartans. How about Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Thomas looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touch! On first down, here comes this offense.
Let's go!
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Strikes the blow. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Moffitt. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown. The offense set for a first down play. Here we go. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Looking for room at the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action offered, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Makes the catch and he's brought down.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Thomas back to pass. On the run, still looking. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, miss. First down for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, keep the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check.
everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back, caught, and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Powerful running here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. And the Wolverines offense is on the move now.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Now, clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And this one is right through. It breaks the... And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Pitch to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receiver.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He grabs it inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Here comes a handoff. Breaking through defenders. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He finds his man. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback keeps the football. Good enough for the first down, the 37.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. It looks like no. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Powers through the tackle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble. The offense starts with a short field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Wolverines. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Running back goes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Gets it out quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good, too.
And it's caught inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Fast motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and, David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all offseason, and these players have too. And they'll be ready for some revenge.
Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. The give to the left side. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, with great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, #1 versus #2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think
he's going to get stopped, trapped, and... Here comes the offense on 1st down. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they are thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on 4th. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He makes the connection. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking off. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He uncorks one deep. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tries to take the top off. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll go to the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. On the option. Now the toss. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes.
He's going up top. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So,
and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Line gets set, 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just...
He'll take the deep shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down.
And he takes it in for the score. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach running play. Can they keep it going here? They're going to run the option.
Can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's an option look. They'll tackle him right at the 31. A gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback still with the football. Finds room at the 30. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. And he will score. Touchdown. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gain.
Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Eludes the rush. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. And he's got his man open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Send the back in motion. He'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a quarterback keeper. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Big gain, catch made at the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Big guys up front lined up. It's quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Try to run it with the option. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only
the catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Well, that was almost the entire...
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
and here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 10. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody.
Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaks loose now into the open field. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the toss play now, running left. No shot to bring him down. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that... Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver, and they gave up a big gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle.
Adjustments now for this defense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
First and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Muscles across the goal line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down and 10. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He knocks this one right through. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Hands off to the left. He has first down yardage at the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down still on the move. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This is why we've all been talking about the college football game coming back. For plays like this, if you got a guy in that backfield that you know he can make the right read and has the wheels to pick up yards like this, man, we love the option game in the college football world.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Wolverines line up on first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some big yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so
just runs through a man, a mismatch. And they'll make it. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He flips it to the back across the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Oh, look at the quick cut. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. That gain sets up a third down play. Receiver in motion now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can...
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Ball handed off. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Michigan. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw at Red Bull.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And they'll kick it away here. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They're going to run the option. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Wolverine. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Inside the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. Passes the 40. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He pulls in the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoard. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. No huddle now for the offense. Quick throw. The catch is made. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Wills his way to the end zone. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either...
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback still with the football. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. It was a foot race, and he won it. And this college football playoff game is all tied up. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial third down play coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines are on the move here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And the field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for the first down, the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Snags a quick throw. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time.
Touchdown, Michigan. This offense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the move, looking deep. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go beat.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Heading left after the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive.
He's going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
It's off the incompletion. It sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt goes out of bounds. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. And just keep working that clock.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he makes it into the end zone. First and goal here for the offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This one is right through. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Watch the spin move. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as... The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's an option look. He's past the marker and still going. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Everyone picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The Wolverines move into the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble now. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the... And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's going to take off here. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gives it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now it's second down here. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Wolverines will pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Right, here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Hand off to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the option play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why.
What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Off target with the throw, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
That's a design quarterback keeper. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take... And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try the right side on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Wolverines will have to kick it away.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here's the 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
And he'll be brought down. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.